is a place called Waanyarra Cemetery. I've been looking for this for a little bit. I actually found it on Google Earth one day and I thought we've got to come out here and have a look. So this is what we're doing out here today. It's a very, very old cemetery right out in the middle of sticks. There's a couple of new graves still out here too. There's one here, 1978. That's a very interesting little one. Must be a child. There's nothing written on it at all. (1892, 1934, 1973). So they're not overly old. It's another interesting little marker. Here's another one. So they're unmarked, unnamed graves. I did hear that this cemetery had a lot of unnamed graves. And it's just bordered with rocks. The story with this cemetery, so I hear, is that there are a lot of unmarked graves. And this cemetery actually predates local cemeteries. So people were buried out here before there was actually a cemetery. You can tell by the lay of the land and the little mounds. And I've actually marked quite a few. This is very historical. Predates all cemeteries and basically, well, predates all cemeteries in the area. Basically, they just buried the people in the ground and stuck rocks around the graves, around where they lay. How interesting. And somebody has obviously come along with these little concrete things. But of course they don't know who's laying here. They're all over the place. Just rocks, mounds of dirt, and little markers. Here's one that's marked. What an interesting little cemetery. Find places like this, it's full of history. It's like, anyway, you gotta watch where you walk here. Seriously, I nearly walked over the top of this one. And it's being sensitive here, well, it's kind of like you feel there's a lot of vibration where you walk. This is incredible. But they're all, there's no set direction of the way the graves are facing. In a lot of cemeteries, graves sort of face one way or another, but there's no real set direction. There's some facing east, some facing west, some facing north, some south. Some in between all those directions. How incredible. Oh, here's an old wooden one. This have to be a family affair. No names, or if there were names, it was all worn out. Just,
the wooden one further down.
yeah, it's wherever you walk to, you know, it's just incredible. As here, as you can see, you've got graves lining up around that direction, then you've got one going that direction, then you've got another one that direction, another one going that direction. It's like there's no set. There's a little thing over here, I'll just go and have a look, see what that is. Obviously another grave here, I would say. Let's say there's one here. Someone by the name of Williams here. There's a couple just up here I'll check out. No, it's alright. Rather large one here for a few people. Look at this. All these people who are out here possibly doing mining. Just wherever you walk. Okay, here's some significant ones. 1908, 1886, 1890. Three more over here, littered all over here. Just mounds. Somebody's taken the time to figure out that where there's some mounds, there's probably some graves, and they've put some markers. All the way through here. Excuse me, we come with respect, with great interest. I did read that this graveyard was full of nameless graves, and now I can see why. I actually found this cemetery on Google Earth when I was just researching for some places to come out and visit, and this is just blown my mind away, really. It's basically the beginnings of this cemetery are predating any cemeteries that were in this area.
With microphones.
I don't know, it's just so that hears you.
Okay.
Talk.
La 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 la, da da da, na 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 na. Grapefruit. Banana, 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 grapefruit.
Oh, what's going on?
I don't know.
I know. Okay, filming.
Okay. We'll do some rods. Okay, here we go. Is there anyone here that would like to talk to us today? Can you cross the rods to show me a yes? Okay. Now, can you push the rods apart to show me a no? Thank you. Is there someone who would like to talk to us? Is there more than one person that would like to talk to us? I'm going to start counting. My name's Bethany. I'm also known as Heather. The guy behind with the purple jacket is Rick. The dog's name is Cruiser.
Hello.
So, I'm going to start counting to see how many spirit we have today. Is there 5? 10? 15? 20? Okay. Can I just verify there are 20 spirit in the cemetery who wish to talk to us? Are some of you indigenous?
No indigenous.
Yes. There's no indigenous spirit here?
No.
No, there's none.
Very good.
So, are you white Australians? Trying to be politically correct.
What were you doing out here? Were you doing mining? No. Were you settlers of the area? Were you just settling? Were you farmers? Was there any miners? Anyone that was mining? No? Did you come from another country? Yes? Can you yell into the camera the country that you came from? Yes?
Do you get a lot of visitors here? No. Is this a new thing for you? Yes.
Do you like it because it's quiet?
Do you like people coming to talk to you? I got someone standing right behind me.
Has there been anyone else out here that has come to talk to you? No. So are we the first people who come out here wishing to talk to you? Well, we come with a lot of respect and we're very happy that you're talking to us.
Lots of yeses.
And we're very interested in the history here. And we see there's a lot of graves that are unmarked.
I've got a pain in my back. Someone's behind me. My back's aching. There's someone behind me. Is there someone standing behind me? Is it a gentleman? Can I ask you just to move back just a little bit? Thank you. Are you one of the occupants of the 3 graves that are behind me? Can you point the rods to the grave that's yours? The one it's right behind me. It's right behind me.
It looks like it's pointing to the one right behind you.
Yeah. Is your grave the one that's directly behind me? Okay. Would you like me to shuffle forward a little bit? Okay. He can't move. I will. Is that better? Awesome. Were you a farmer?
The 3 graves that are behind Bethany, are they all the people there related?
Yes.
Is your wife there with you?
Yes.
Do you have a son there with you?
Yes. Can you point the rods to the grave that belongs to your wife? Okay, can you turn them around and point to them?
So your wife's on the left hand side?
Is that one?
Yeah.
Yeah. Is she on the
my
left?
left hand side.
Yeah. And where is your son?
He's on the right. Thank you. Now, did you Did you like living out here as a farmer?
Did you have sheep? But no cows. No cows? Did you have cows? No. You weren't a cattle farmer? No. Did you had wool? Yes. I'm getting a vision of sheep in a really green sort of paddock. They look like little cotton wool balls.
And you notice that Cruz is very relaxed. He's just chasing flies. Cruz is very used to having spirit around him, and the only time he reacts is if there is a very negative spirit
Or flies.
around, or flies.
He doesn't like flies. He really doesn't like flies. The graves that have the wooden beams around them, are they part of your family?
No.
No.
Okay.
Do you...
Were they, do they predate when you passed?
Yes.
Okay, so they were before you passed.
Ow. I'm getting a Thomas. I've just got to shift again, Belle. I'm getting the Thomas.
Cruiser wants to get up and put his nose in front of the camera.
Cruiser, sit down. Sit down. Park it. Sit down.
Actually, we really love this cemetery because it's got such age.
That's better.
And I can understand how you love the land.
Yes.
Yep, you love the land.
Who's the Indigenous gentleman I can see walking the perimeter burning the eucalyptus leaves?
Does he protect the cemetery?
Yes. Is he some kind of a healer or a... I want to say doctor, but that's not the right...
Shaman?
Yeah. Doctor's not the right... Shamans are better. Is he a human spirit?
No.
No. Is he... Does he belong to the land? So he's an indigenous protection sort of spirit.
If we turn on the spirit box, do you think that you could talk to us through our spirit box, through our spirit app? Yes. Okay, we're going to try that.
Hey there. Jim Rowan. Is it Glenn Rowan?
Okay, can you tell us your name? John.
John. We have a John. Do we have anyone else? Hayden? Hayden? Dan?
Can you tell us, are you buried in this cemetery here? Are you buried in this cemetery?
What's the last year you remember? Gypsy.
Could you move around a bit? What were you doing out here? What sort of work were you doing?
Do we have any shearers? Any cooks? Do we have a Fred?
So we're using Project Paranormal now. If there's anyone here who would like to talk to us, can you tell us your name?
My name's Bethany. I'm also known as Heather. The purple jacket is Rick. Could you tell me your name and introduce yourself?
Is there anything you'd like to say to us?
Is there any elemental spirit here?
We understand there's a bit of history in this cemetery. Did you live around here for a while?
Someone's just moved the microphone.
Someone's just moved the microphone.
Yeah. Is it...
Let's pop it back.
Someone just moved the microphone. Is it too loud? No, they've turned it off.
It's turned off.
It's dead. Someone strained it.
Oops.
Oops.
Oops. Did you drain the power on our mic?
Now it's working again.
Oh, it's working again. Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you. You're playing up with our mic now.
Was that an elemental spirit being cheeky?
Are you just trying to show us that you're here? Can you tell us your name?
Can you tell me where you're from?
There's a pod sitting here too. Can you see if you can set that off?
Turned off.
You're playing up with that one too.
Yeah, because I turned it on, it didn't work.
Can you set that pod off for us?
Do we have some elemental spirit here?
Okay. What sort of work did you do out here? Did you do any mining out here? Where you were found?
On the way here, we passed a sign that said Murderer's Hill. Do you know what that's all about?
Is there a history of murder in this area? Along the side of the road there was a little cross. Are you aware of anybody dying there? Can you tell us how they died?
Turn the mic off again.
You can turn the mic off again.
Can you turn it back on, please, so I don't have to?